All right, third graders, we are back to math today. Woohoo! Get excited. Our learning targets are I know key words, so I know when to subtract or when to add. That's very important, figuring out problems. And the other thing is, once I figure out whether I'm going to add or subtract, I can add and subtract up to 4-digit numbers. So correctly, I can get the answer. One thing that we need to go over is money. Who doesn't love money? The word withdraw means that you're taking money out of your account. So if I go to the bank and I withdraw money, I'm taking money out. If I am depositing money, I am putting money into my account. My account is usually going to grow. If my mom gives me money for my birthday, I deposit it into my savings and save that money. My money is getting bigger. But if one of my friends has a birthday and I need to give them money for their birthday present, I'm going to withdraw money. So you need to know the difference between withdrawal, taking out, and deposit, putting in. Today, we're going to do journal page 39. We'll do a couple together, and then you're going to see if you can figure out some on your own. All right, let's start. I'm going to use a highlighter. Ahmed had $22 in his bank account. For his birthday, his grandmother deposited $25 for him. How much money in his bank account now? All right, this chart right here is going to help us figure out the story problem. Ahmed, how much money did he start with? He started with $22. All right, and then something happened. Something changed. His grandma deposited $25. So when she deposits, do you remember what it meant to deposit? Add. Now we're going to try to figure out how much he ends with. How much does he have now? All right, so we are adding in this story. The key problem is adding. All right, so here we go. I am going to show my number model. 22 plus 25. Then we're going to put our answer right up here. So I'm going to add the ones. 5 plus 2 gives me 7. 20 plus 20 gives me 40. Whew, I get $47. Okay, he got more money because she deposited it. Now stop and think. Does it make more sense to end up with more money when somebody gives you money for your birthday? Yes. Always stop and think. Does my answer make sense? Notice how I highlighted the key words. Okay, let's go down to Omar. Omar had $53 in his piggy bank. He used $16 to take his sister to the movies and buy treats. How much money is left in his bank? All right, let's use our chart here to see. He starts with $53. He used that money. Are we going to add that money or take it away? If you use money, you're taking it away. Then we're going to put a question mark here because we're going to figure out how much money does Omar have now. All right, my number model here, I am going to write like this because I do not like taking away sideways. So I'm just going to write right like that. You should hear your second grade teacher saying, more on the floor, go next door, get 10 more. So over here, this changes to a 4. I always like to just put that in the tens place. Now that's a 13. 13, take away 6, count backwards if you need to. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. All right. And then 4, take away 1. 4, 3. Now, if I would have accidentally added those and I get here to check, that wouldn't make sense. But now he's ending up with less money. That makes sense. The answer to my question with my unit is $37. Pause the video and see if you can do a number 3. Did you pause it? Or are you going to do number 3? All right, hopefully you have the answer. And let's highlight the important parts. Cleo had $37 in her purse. Then Jillian returned $9 that she had borrowed. How much money does she have now? Okay, let's think about this. She starts with $37. Okay, somebody returns money to her. Is that plus or minus? Yes, plus. Now let's figure out how much money does she end with. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to do this one in my head because I know 37 plus 10. I know this is only 9, but I know how to count by tens. So my number model is 37 plus 9. I'm going to do 37 plus 10 and then just take away 1. 37 plus 10 gives me 47. So my answer here is 46 because I have to take away 1 from that because I know that 9 is 1 less. 46. Does it make sense that she's getting more money when somebody gives her more money back? Yes. Stop and think. All right, we have one more. Please make sure that you try this one on your own. Pause the video and then see if you have it right. Audrey had $61 in her bank account. She withdrew $48. How much is left in her account? All right, so she started with $61. She withdrew money. Remember, when you withdraw money, you're going to the bank and taking it out. So is that add or subtract? That is take away. She's taking away her money. And now we're going to see how much she ends up with. All right, I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to use up my whole space because I don't like running my number models horizontally. Hear your second grade teacher. More on the floor. Go next door. Get 10 more. This one changes to 11. 11, take away 8. Count up. 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 more to count up. Or you can count backwards. Just takes longer. 5, take away 4, 1. The answer is after she withdrew her money to go on vacation, she ended up with $13. Does that make sense? That you have a lot of money and then you go on vacation and you have less? Yes, it does. All right, good job. We're going to just do one more. If you want to do this one for extra, you go right ahead. These are the try this because these are a little bit more tricky. Trung had $15 in his piggy bank after his birthday. He had $60 in his bank. After his birthday, he had $60 in his bank. How much money did he get for a birthday present? Okay, so he had $15 in his bank account. All right, so we figured that out. Okay, all right, let's put our answers in here. He ended with $60. After his birthday, he ended with $60. He started with 15. Okay, how much did he get? After his birthday, he got $60. So we're trying to figure out how much did he get for his birthday? We know what they started with. We know what they end with. If we can find the difference, how much did he get? We're going to do 60 minus 15. That's why this one's a little bit tricky because you know how much he ended up with. You know how much he started with. So we have to figure out what did he change. This is my number model. I don't like to rewrite it. More on the floor. Go next door. Get 10 more. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. He got $45 for his birthday. Now, think about this. Does it make sense? If I add 45 and 15, I should end up with 60. Is that right? 5 plus 5 is 10. 40 plus 10 is 50. That would give us 60. Yes, that makes sense. Third graders, always stop and think. Think, think, think. Does it make sense? Yes. All right, never stop learning.